Hey guys, Ben Maddox here at Johnson RV, home of America's largest pre-owned motorized dealership. And you guys got to come in to check out our inventory to really appreciate it. And I know a lot of you from around the country have been here, so you can appreciate it, and you've probably sent friends and family members here too. Today we're going to check out a prime example of what we have to offer. This is a gorgeous 2017 Pleasure Way Ascent TS, and I know for those of you who know Pleasure Way, these are very hard to find and hard to come by, so you got to get here soon to check it out. So we're going to give a quick little walk around the outside. I'll tell you some of the key features so you know what to look for, and then we're going to talk about the inside. So on the outside, you've got your platform. This is a 3/4 ton Mercedes Sprinter chassis. It's a short Sprinter, which means the wheelbase is only 144-inch wheelbase. Underneath the hood, you've got a twin turbo 4-cylinder, which means that you are going to get good fuel economy, but it's got some good get up and go as well. This is rated to tow 5,000 pounds, which I'll show you the tow hitch when we get there. But for those of you who want to tow a small car behind it or a trailer or something, it is equipped to do that. So follow me. I want to point out on the side of the RV here, Pleasure Way's done a really nice job of putting this nice slip grip on it so that you can get in and out of your driver and passenger seat and the main entry without sliding around. I'm going to point out here too, this blue efficiency label here is going to let you know that this engine is a Blue Tech Mercedes diesel motor, which means it is a clean running diesel motor. So underneath the hood there is a reservoir with some additive, which means it's going to neutralize your fuel so that you don't have that same emissions that you would in a standard diesel. Underneath the patio here, so you see your awning that goes out. That is a power awning. Underneath you've got your potable water fill, so that's your fresh water tank. If you're not hooked up to shore water, that's what you're going to use by turning on your water pump. You've got some 110 power connections here that you can plug some devices into. This is your generator exhaust. That's a 2,500 watt propane generator, which is plenty to power a small house, let alone an RV this size. Around the back, you've got your swing-away doors, which allows you to have easy access to everything in the back here as far as being able to store things underneath the couch, like your shore power cord and any other small belongings you have. These doors swing all the way out with a magnetic tip, so they attach to the body, just like that, and easy to close as well. This is your lithium battery pack, so that is a much more efficient battery system than your traditional 12 or 6 volt batteries that are water filled or AGM. This recharges much faster and holds a much longer charge. Plus everything that you have as far as electrical is going to be a low draw, which means if you want to go off the grid and boondock for much longer, you have the freedom to be able to do that. Here's your tow hitch, which is rated at 5,000 pounds, already set up with your wiring. You have a quick propane connection here as well, and your propane fill. So if you want to run a cord around to the patio and barbecue on your patio, it's all set up to do that. Backup camera is up above, which is a nice safety feature. It gives you nice clear vision from the screen inside. On the driver's side, you have your utilities and all of your service centers. So Pleasure Way keeps it really simple. You've got your service center for the furnace right here, which is going to get hot when it's running, for your fridge and freezer. This is your Truma AquaGo Instant Hot Water Heater, which is a fantastic system. There's a couple different settings. When it's in the standard setting, it's going to use the propane to keep this water in this 1 liter reservoir at 120 degrees, which means you've got on-demand water at your fingertips, and by the time you're done using that, it's already cycling hot water back through. Your utility center for your hookup, so your 110 shore power, cable connection, city water, and a emergency propane shutoff. You've got your auxiliary shower here. If you've got the muddy dog or your boots are all messy, before you go inside, you can just rinse those off. And then your dump station right here makes it really simple and efficient. It's right underneath your toilet, so the flow is much faster, much easier to dump, and you don't have to sit there and juggle the hose to get all the crud out of your dump station. The last thing we're going to touch on before we go inside is your fuel fill, which is tucked behind this main door. So it's safe, it's protected, so that somebody can't tamper with your fuel while you're away. Let's go take a look at the inside of this gorgeous 2017 Pleasure Way Ascent. Hey guys, Ben Maddox here for Johnson RV again. We are now inside this beautiful 2017 Pleasure Way Ascent TS. So there's a lot of great things to talk about inside this RV, but I'm going to focus on the cab area just real quick before we move into the house portion, which is where Pleasure Way really does their magic. So we have up front in the cab area, you've got swivel seats. Obviously, the benefit of having it on this side is you have one more place for people to sit. We're right up against the shower here, but this does swivel as well. This is a new enough chassis that it does have some driver assistance features, not exactly like the brand new ones, but you do have things like blind spot assistance, which you can shut off. Any of these you can shut off. You've got lane tracking assistance, collision prevention assistance, which all give you visual and audio warnings. Pretty standard as far as your dash. You've got your radio, media. You can tap into your Bluetooth on your phone, play music. You can talk. You've got hands-free here. Navigation is built into it, but everything else as far as your Mercedes Sprinter chassis cab is pretty standard. It's very commercial, not as much in line with the newer cars with all the new technology, but a lot of great things to appreciate about this. The seats have manual controls. So moving into the living space, you've got some really nice construction. For those of you who know Pleasure Way, you know that they focus a lot on quality control. These are stall-built products. They're pulled into a single bay, and they do not leave that bay until they are done. So cabinetry is a big part of that. They have very high standards for who touches the cabinetry and who puts it in. This is an option for a little bit of a European look. It's got a high gloss curved radius finish to it, and you can see it on all the cabinetry throughout the coach, including the bathroom door. They take a lot of pride in making the most of your bathroom space in a very small RV. So you can see I'm 5'9", 170 pounds, easily fit in here. I've got elbow room, use the toilet, use this sink area, showers right there. So plenty of space in the bathroom. In the galley area, you've got a Corian countertop, so there's plenty of counter space with a counter extension that flips up here. It's flush mount sink cover over your stainless steel sink, and residential faucet, stainless steel faucet. It's got a 2-burner gas cooktop with a backsplash that flips up here, so easy to get to. You can easily put 2 pans of equal size on there, and then lots of storage in the kitchen area down below the sink. And then obviously you've got 4 pull-out drawers here. And then across from your kitchen area, you've got your 3-way power fridge, which allows you to set it to auto, and it'll default to your best power source. So it'll go to shore power, propane, and then battery. And you've got your built-in freezer there as well. And then just a standard microwave oven. Furnace down below, which will easily heat this small space. That's a gas electric furnace. So moving into the dining, sleeping, entertainment area. It's a very versatile area because of this power sofa. So Pleasure Way uses what's called multiplex wiring, which is what you use to control this power sofa. So right now it's in the upright position, but all you have to do is just touch a button and it lays down flat. You have pieces of wood that fill in the gap here, and then you've got a queen size bed, or you can leave it as a twin sofa setup. Aside from that, if you're enjoying a meal with friends or cocktails, you've got the table here that's easily removable. So this just pops off here, and then you pull the table base out, and then you can get ready for the night, enjoy a movie. Come on around here. I want you to see this flat screen TV that is on a swivel mount bracket, so you can move that in whatever direction you want to enjoy your entertainment. You've got solar up above there, and you've got your multiplex wiring control panel, which you can control everything on the RV, check your tank levels and such. So up above you've got your cabinetry for storage, and I'll just open one of these so you can see how big and deep these are. So plenty of storage, big hinges to hold those open. Let's close that guy. Last thing, up on the ceiling, I want to point out you've got padded vinyl, which keeps the acoustic level down, so it's quiet driving down the road. LED lights, which are a low draw, great bright lighting in here, which you can actually adjust the brightness to. And then you have a 13,500 BTU AC unit and a fantastic fan, which gives you some great ventilation when you're cooking or if you're showering. So there's a lot packed into this small RV, and you guys got to come here to check it out. This is our 2017 Pleasure Way Ascent TS. We are the Pleasure Way dealer here in Oregon. You got to come check us out here at Johnson RV, and when you do, make sure you ask for Ben.